Hello, welcome to Crafting at Home with OC Public Libraries. Today we will be showing you how to make a do-it-yourself floral paper wreath. Some supplies you'll be needing are empty paper rolls, scissors, glue gun, glue sticks, paper, tape, 2 strips of white paper, pencil, and paint is optional. Start by taking your 2 strips of paper and glue them to form a ring. This will be your base. Next, get your empty paper rolls. Go ahead and push it down flat so it's easier to cut, and you'll be cutting strips 1/2 inch wide. Continue this process until you've cut several rolls. I used about 5 paper towel rolls. If you use toilet paper rolls, just double that amount. If you'd like to add some color, you could paint some of your toilet rolls and do that before you begin cutting. Once you've finished cutting, take each individual strip and you're going to pinch the sides to form petal shapes. Now we're going to start on our wreath. You're going to take the strips and add some glue to one side on the corner, and you're going to glue it sideways like so. You can space them out, each strip space out about 1/2 inch. And you're going to continue the process until you've completely covered one full layer around your ring. Now that your first layer is done, we're going to start on our second layer. Go ahead and add glue to both sides on one corner, and you're going to glue the petals in between the first layer. Our second layer is complete. I did decide to paint my wreath just to add more color. So the next step is to do our third layer, and you're going to repeat the same process of gluing in between the petals of your previous layer, but for the third one you're going to leave a gap and skip one set. Now that our wreath is done, we're going to start making our paper flowers. Take your sheet of paper. I'm using a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet. Make a horizontal fold from right to left, and your second fold is going to be a vertical fold. Take the bottom portion and take it to the top. If your edges are uneven, you can go ahead and even them out. I cut about 1/2 inch off from both sides. Now we're going to make a triangle fold, so you're going to take the bottom right corner and take it to this left side to form a triangle. Now you're going to cut the extra paper off on the right so that you're left with a triangle shape. Position your triangle so that the middle point is on the left side. And now you're going to cut the top corner and do a semicircle. So you should be left with what looks like a cone shape. Now you're going to cut off 1/2 inch on your last pointed corner. So when you unfold it, you'll have your sheets all done. Repeat this process until you have several cutouts ready. So for your large flower, you're going to need petals ranging from 1 to 6. And for the small flowers, you'll need either 1 through 4 or 1 through 5. You may have to also cut some petals individually if you don't have the right amount, and you can always use tape to put them together. Next, grab your bottle of glue and you're going to close out each of your cutouts to form your layers. Now that each layer has been closed, you're going to take a pencil or something rounded and you're going to use that to curl your edges. And you'll continue this process for each petal for all of your layers. Next, take a sheet of paper and cut a small square. This is what you'll be using to glue each of your layers to form your flower. So start with your largest layer, which has 6 petals. You're going to add a little bit of glue on the outside edge. Place your first layer onto the sheet and make sure it's secure. You can use an object to push the edges in the middle or towards the center. You're going to repeat this process, gluing your layers from largest to smallest until you get closer to the center. For your last petal, take a pencil and wrap the paper around it to help shape the center of your flower. You'll also pinch the one side at the bottom just to make it shorter, and this will be placed in the center. So your flower is all done. You can make more if you'd like, and if you want to make smaller flowers, just use less layers. We can now go back to our wreath to decorate and glue them down. And you're all done. You're ready to hang your wreath now.